that is humanly possible. And I say that it's barely humanly possible. You can jump over that spike pit, but with a triple jump, you have to like time a jump off of the spikes, at the edge of the spikes. And it's like, you know, it's one of these like single frame windows, you have to do it. I can't do it consistently at all. There's no way I would try it in a marathon. So I have to wait for these dumb little monkeys to carry me across, which is slow.
I just looked at basically like baby blue.
The frogs don't kill you when you're big, but they can. Whoops! I just killed the frog. That was awesome. They can kill you when you're small.
I asked him that. They could kind of make things up, but I just say that Spike Cheetah has an idea for donations for
I don't know why sometimes Mario shuts the door at the end of the level. Maybe somebody knows why. I don't know if it's because you finish on an odd number or what triggers it. It only wastes like a couple frames if it happens. Oh. Wasted a lot of time.
To change the language.
pretty much at any time someone could donate $5 or $10 or whatever at any time. Stop and maybe change live. Just press pause. I go right to the language and I go right back to the game. And myself and Brian would voice and read everything as it should be in whatever language it's in.
And sometimes hit him before it throws that barrel, but if I don't time it right, my barrel will hit his barrel, and then I'll have wasted it. So I just played it safe there.
So we have a new donation, $5 from Poxnor. He says, in for $5 and crossing my fingers for a cool curler to give to Stephanie. She's a huge DK fan.
You know, it's a good thing that this won the donation battle, because otherwise we'd be giving away a perler for a game that we're not actually playing. I think, who was the one, was it Mecha Richter who made that?
Yeah, he made that.
He was gonna make one for Mario vs. Donkey Kong as well, but the Game Boy Advance sprites don't really lend themselves to perlers.
Yeah, all those are just like too big for perlers, right? They're kind of intricate.
Yeah.
You kind of have that Chip and Dale.
I was thinking that.
This game is totally like Chip and Dale. You pick things up and throw them.
Yeah, or something awful.
I was thinking it's like Burger Time.
Well, yeah, like you doesn't have an end.
Not that I ever got
Yeah.
to, but I don't know.
Yeah, Mecha Richter says Mario vs. DK sprites are awful.
Just want to make sure you get rid of that guy, because he will kill you.
You missed one up.
Oh, I don't really need him. Okay, I'm going to use a wall jump on this level. Hopefully. Let's get up to there. There we go.
Wall jumps weren't designed for this game.
No, it's a. I mean, I guess you could call it a glitch. I mean, it only works on left-facing walls, and it's like a very small window, like a couple frames window that you can time it. It is actually possible to. I'm going to concentrate on this level. It's a little bit difficult. Oh, it's bad. Oh. lucky there. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the wall kicks. It is possible to, like, within that frame, do like another backflip or do a handstand from the wall, but that's pretty much TAS only. Like, just managing a single jump is hard enough in real time. But if you watch like the most recent TASs of this game, they'll just jump like straight up all the walls, like do multiple jumps off the walls. It's kind of crazy. There's one other glitch that I'll be showing off in a few levels. I'll draw attention to it when we get to that point.
What are those things?
They're like mice or something, I don't know. They look, I always think they kind of look like mice. When you pick up a hammer, they start running around faster and they look more like rabid rodents or something. Maybe they're dogs, I don't know. It's Game Boy sprites, what are you going to do? Mario barely looks like Mario. Now this fireball, okay good. I really wanted to make it there before I got to the top. Oh, thank you, Dr. Kong Jr. I appreciate it. Could have made the conveyor belt go the other way, but that would have been helpful.
Alright, and real quick, we have a $10 donation from Emily Lizzie, aka Mercury Zelda. She says, "Great job everyone so far, throwing this $10 in for Watermelon Cape on Alucard. Good luck, Rom Scout." So big thanks to her, because she made all the plushies as well.
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah. Make sure you check out her website. It's
Mercurialnets.com.
mercurialnets.com. She takes commissions. If you don't win one of our cool hats or plushies, you can commission one from her.
Her backlog is like 6 pages.
Yeah, you may wait a while, but it'll be worth the wait.
Isn't she making you like a Jason Hellwood or something?
I kind of go slowly down the stairs there, because, or blocks, whatever you call them, just because if you know, like I said before, if you fall too far, you'll either roll or get stunned, which winds up wasting time, so you have to kind of go down these steps.
You lose the key if you roll. Go pick it back up.
Well, you drop it. You don't necessarily lose it. Oh, there we go. It's a little glitchy at the top there. You can kind of stand inside the platform, but it's also possible you can't get stuck like I did. Yeah, the key has a timer. Like if you ever drop it, it has like, I think it's a 10-second timer or something, and then it'll go back to its original spawn point. Here Mario does a backwards jump, which is impossible in the actual game.
Are you going to break 99?
Probably not by the end of this world, but definitely by the end of World 6. Okay, this was the level that always drove me crazy when I first played this game as a child. It's very complicated if you don't know what you're doing. You have to make the elevators go certain directions, and the platforms go certain directions. Even speedrunning this, I'll occasionally forget one of the switches or something and screw myself up.
It's nice that you don't die from fall damage. That's
Well, you can die, but
not from falling too far. Like,
yeah, you can die from falling too far.
Oh, really?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
I'm not trying to.
Still made easy.
Okay, if this level has the other glitch that you've seen this run, which really I can't even explain, you just have to watch it. Yeah, so apparently if you throw keys into walls, they'll just shoot up to the top, which unfortunately is not as useful in this game as you would wish. There's only like, I think, 2 levels where it can really be useful. This is the level where you have to block these like door things.
Oh, SMP, which is compatible programs.
Oh, pretty well. Yeah, it's going pretty well.
Since we did that update.
Yeah. It's on a lot of like some requests after that.
Okay.
That's why they're changed.
So porcupines that you know?
I don't know what they are. Like little pharaoh guys or something. That didn't hurt him for some
Where's
reason.
nice that works?
That wasn't too bad. It would have been nicer if the second one instead of going through them. You have to be a little careful there because when I jump under Donkey Kong, there's a chance that if you get too close to his hitbox in any of the boss stages, he'll just grab you and throw you against the wall, which is an instant death. So I have to be a little careful when I jump under him that I don't like intercept his hitbox, or else I'll just die.
That seems quite violent.
Yeah, well, considering he can just like chuck you against the wall, you think he'd be more aggressive. Instead of throwing barrels to you, which you could throw back, he'd just like go after
Oh,
you.
it's SNK.
Yes, yes. Or wait. Yeah.
I think if I had no deaths up to this point and had like perfect times in every level, I could maybe get 99 lives. But I don't know, even then I'm not sure if it would be possible to get like in the world fire. Airplane is kind of annoying because a lot of these levels have wind blowing, which, as you can imagine, makes it hard to platform.
How long did it take you to memorize all of these levels? Because they're all puzzles.
Well, I mean, just solving them, you know, like I said, I played this game as a child. This was one of the first games I really kind of got serious about as far as like replaying it, trying to get high scores and stuff. And I just played a ton. So I was already, before I started speedrunning, really familiar with like the mechanics, and I knew a lot of shortcuts for this game. But, you know, when I got serious about speedrunning it, this is kind of difficult, so I think to concentrate with this. There.
Nice.
Assuming those are fake doors.
Yeah, there's a lot of levels from this point on that will have a bunch of fake doors. You have to pay attention at the beginning of the level to see which one Pauline shouts help from,
Oh.
so you don't waste time trying to walk up to every single door.
If you open it, it just disappears. It just disappears.
What?
Go pick
Well, you can't open the fake doors. You'll just like walk through them as if they're not there. They're just basically background elements. But yeah, I mean, I sort of was speedrunning this game like a few years ago. Okay, I need to concentrate on this level too. Oops.
Like I said, sheriff or
Okay. There's a shortcut on this level. It's one of the hardest ones to pull off. I don't do it very consistently.
You can try it.
Well, I already missed it.
Oh.
It's right at the beginning. You have like a very small window to work in. You basically, the first time the elevators are going up, you can do a triple jump and just land on the edge of the little platform here. I know that works great for people who are watching the stream.
Yeah.
And actually see me pointing at the stream. But the people in this room are impressed.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't die, because sometimes if you miss the shortcut, you'll just fall and die and land on spikes or something, so at least I finished the level. The shortcut saves a ton of time.
Loose. 4 lives.
But yeah, like, I don't know, about a few months ago, or I don't know, 6 months ago, like probably a little bit after the Awesome Games Done Quick in January, I started getting active in speedruns live, doing races, and I found some people who were willing to race this game with me, so I started getting back into speedrunning it.
Are places you go into random, or are they?
The cannons are not random. This level is more or less predictable.
What about the fake doors?
Oh, the fake doors are not random, no. I misheard you, sorry.
It would make speedrunning this terrible.
Yeah, that would be horrible. It'd be like the emeralds in Sonic Adventure 2.